Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Nahmaduhu wa nusalli ala rasulihil kareem. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Today I'm going to start with the concepts which is covered in from chapter 16 onwards. Most likely I will try to take these concepts until the end of the book, most likely, but I will see how it goes. So these slides, which we are starting today, they are going to cover the whole book till the end of the book. So inshallah, soon we will be finishing this book very soon. We'll go very fast, inshallah. And I hope your concepts are now very much clear and you are understanding. If not, so please visit the YouTube channel and look at the recordings again and again if you have any doubt. And you can always ask a question on Telegram group whenever you face any difficulty. Inshallah, we'll try to get a reply back or someone will reply on the group. So let me, okay. Now let's have some recap, because before these Eid holidays, the thing that was covered was related to Jama, okay? And so let's have some revision of the Jama before we begin. I would like to see the answers in your chat window, in YouTube chat or Zoom chat. So what is the Jama of Babun? What is the Jama of Babun? Babun, a door. What is the plural of that? Good. Abwabun. Abwabun. Well done. Abwabun. Baitun. Baitun. Buyutun. Buyutun. Good. Poiratun. Bird. Poiratun means bird. Poiratun. Poiratun. Any guess? If you don't know, if I have not covered this, it will be poiratun. Poiratun, birds. Poiratun, birds. Okay. Darsun. Darsun. Durusun. Good. What kind of Jama is this? There are two kinds of Jama. Jama Salim, Jama Taksir. Durusun is Salim. What is the definition of Salim? Taksir. Okay, if it is Salim, why it is Salim? If it is Taksir, why it is Taksir? If it is Taksir, what is the reason why it is Taksir? It is broken, yes. How it is broken? Because the original word was darsun. After ra, there is waw included here. Yeah. There is an extra waw here. Yes, well done. So it is the Jama Taksir. So those who have answered Jama Salim, it is incorrect. Okay. Alamun. Alamun. Aqlamun. Aqlamun. Well done. Himarun. Himarun, a donkey. Himarun. Hamirun, good. Or humurun. So there are two plurals, two Jama for donkey. Himarun. It is Hamirun or Humurun. It is Hamirun or Humurun. Okay. So remember this. Darrajatun, bicycle. Darrajatun, bicycle. Darrajatun, good. Darrajatun. Haqlun, field or farm. Haqlun. Huqulun, well done. Huqulun. Nahrun. Nahrun. Stream, like a river. Nahrun. Anharun. Anharun. Najmun, star. Najmun, star. Nujumun, good. Nujumun. Qamisun, shirt. Qamisun, shirt. In Urdu also people call qamis. Qamisun. Any guess? No, sister. Well, you have tried. You have well tried, sister. Okay, so it is qumsanun or aqsimatun. So there are two plurals for qamisun. Qumsanun or aqsimatun. Qumsanun or aqsimatun. Okay, remember this. Qumsanun or aqsimatun. Jabalun, mountain. Jabalun. Jabalun. Jibalun, well done. Jibalun. Sarirun, bed. Sarirun, bed. Sururun. Sayyaratun, car. Sayyaratun. Sayyaratun, good. Sayyaratun. Bintun, girl, or it is used for daughter also. Bintun. Banatun, well done. Banatun. Kitabun. Kitabun. Kutubun. Bahrun. Bahrun means sea. Bahrun. Biharun or buhur. Biharun or buhurun. So there are two plurals again for bahrun. Biharun or buhurun. Okay. Kalbun. Kalbun, dog. Kilabun. Kilabun. So at least these few words, plural, you have to remember, brothers and sisters, because they will be coming in the textbook. Okay, they will be coming in the textbook. Now there is a word called kullun. Kullun means all. Okay, kullun means all. Now this kullun in the halat rafa, it is kullun. When it is in the halat of nasab, it is kullan. When it is in the halat of jar, it is kullin. Now this particular word, it comes as mudaf. It comes as mudaf. Okay. So if I want to say everything, so I will say kullu shay'in. Okay. Kullu shay'in, everything. Okay. So it comes as mudaf. Shay'in is, anything is called shay'in. Anything is called shay'in. Shay'un is a word in Arabic which means anything. Everything that you see is shay'un. Okay. So yeah, in this is a ayah from Quran. Wallahu ala kulli shay'in qadirun. Wallahu ala kulli shay'in qadirun. Now due to ala, this became kulli, because this is harfu jar. This became kulli. Now why it is not kullin? Why it is not kullin? Why kulli only? This is the question to you. Why it is only kulli? Because it is mudaf. And mudaf doesn't take tanween. And it doesn't take what else? It doesn't take what else? Tanween and al. Yes. So Allah and Allah, He He's qadir. Means on everything. He has control over everything. That's what it means. Kullu shay'in. Kullu nafsin dha'iqatul maut. Everyone. Kullu nafsin. Everyone. Nafs means self or person. Nafs. Okay. Kullu nafsin. Every being. Every being. You can say nafs means a being. Okay. Normally it is used for human being. Kullu nafsin. Every nafs or everyone. Dha'iqa. In Urdu also, dha'iqa is used. Means taste. Everyone is going to taste the mouth. Everyone is going to taste the death. Everyone is going to die. That's what it means. Okay. Kullu nafs. So normally this kullu word, this comes as mudaf. So since it comes as mudaf, it is not going to take tanween. Okay. Kullu jam'in mu'annathun. All jama', all plurals are feminine. Oh, this is wrong. But you remember this phrase because I'm going to talk about it today. Kullun jam'in mu'annathun. All jama is feminine. Why? We have not said that, but I'm going to tell you what kind of jama is treated as feminine, singular feminine. They are Ghair Aaqil. I told you when I was taking the topic of Jama, plurals, before holidays, before Eid holidays. What did I mention? We are only dealing with Jama Aaqil. We are only dealing with Jama Aaqil now. So the Jama that you have dealt with till chapter 15 was only Jama Aaqil. Okay. Now in Arabic language, Ghair Aaqil are treated very differently. Ghair Aaqil are treated very differently. What is Aaqil and what is Ghair Aaqil? Just to remind, I want to know whether you remember this or not. What is Aaqil and what is Ghair Aaqil? According to Arabic language. Aaqil means those who possess aql, intelligence. Yeah. So living things. So that is animals also living. They also have Aql. Okay. So Sister Rubina, she mentioned jinn, human, and angels. That is correct. According to Arabic scholars, there are three categories of makhluk, of creations, that falls into the category of Aaqil. And they are humans, insan, ins, they are jinn, and the third is malaika. Okay, the angels. Okay, so these three are treated as Aaqil. Rest everything, whether they are living or non-living, they are treated as Ghair Aaqil. Ghair Aaqil means non-Aaqil. Okay, Ghair Aaqil means non-Aaqil. Okay, they are treated as Ghair Aaqil. Now I'm going to take today the examples of Jama Ghair Aaqil, because when you were taught Jama earlier, it was only Jama Aqil. It was only Jama Aqil. From today, we will start with Jama Ghair Aqil. So the Jama Ghair Aqil is treated as singular muannath, feminine. Why it is done like this? This is how this it's accepted in this language. There is no reason for that. All Ghair Aqil Jama, they are not treated as plural. They are rather treated as singular muannath, and that to feminine gender. So if there is a Ghair Aqil which have masculine gender, like for example, kitabun. Kitabun is muzakkar, but kutubun, which is plural of kitab, is treated as singular muannas, feminine. It's very strange, but that's how it is in Arabic language. Okay? You will understand it very soon. Don't worry. There are some examples you will see in Quran. Even the Aqil are referred as singular muannas. And I have explained you the meaning earlier. For example, in Surah Al-Baqarah, تِلْكَ الرُّسُلُ فَضَّلْنَا بَعْضَهُمْ عَلَى بَعْضٍ. And here it is referring to Rusul. Rusul is plural of Rasul. Rasulun means messenger. Rusulun means messengers. Messengers. So there is a difference. So don't get confused. Rasul, after sin, there is waw in Rasul. In Rusul, there is no waw after sin. So they totally mean different. Rasul is singular, Rusul is plural. Messengers. So here Allah is referring to messengers who came before Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. And they are treated with tilka. Tilka is Ismul Ishaara for singular feminine, right? For singular feminine. So how they should have been treated? They should have been treated ulaika, right? This should come to your mind that Rasul is Jama of Rasul. So why Allah didn't mention ulaika rusulu? So sometimes in Quran, they are referred, even Aqil is referred with singular feminine. So this is used, this Ismul Ishaara is used for singular things, right? Because what are the Ismul Ishaara for plurals? Ha'ulai and ulaika. These and those. These and those. It is valid for both muzakkar and muannas, right? But here it is referred even prophets, messengers are referred with singular feminine. And the reason for that, as explained by the scholars, is when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala refers to a big group of people, a huge number of people, that time also he uses singular feminine even for Aaqil. Even for Aaqil. Yeah. So it is only in the Quran, if we speak, yes, we will use ulaika or haulai. That is true, Sister Aisha. That is true. But the reason why Quran is using this, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala addresses or he talks about a huge group of people. So Allah is saying, Tilka Rusulu means there are so many messengers who have gone through before, so many messengers, many of them. That's why Allah just referred with the singular feminine to them. Okay? That's the explanation of Arabic scholars. Now let's see the comparison between Aaqil and Ghair Aaqil. Ismul Ishaara. We will now deal with Ismul Ishaara first. Lil Qareeb. What is the Ismul Ishaara for the closer objects for Aaqil? Lil Qareeb. Lil Qareeb means for the nearer objects. What is the Ismul Ishaara for Jama? For Jama, sisters, we are dealing with Jama. Jama. Hada, hadihi, this is not for Jama. It's not for Jama. Aaqil, I'm talking. Haulai and, okay, this is for Lil Qareeb, that's right. Ulaika is for Ba'id, yes. Haulai. So if I want to say these are men, 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 plural of man, so how I will say? Haulai rijalun. Haulai rijalun. Now let's see an example of Ghair Aaqil. If I want to say these are books, I will not say now Haulai kutubun. Why? Because it is treated as feminine singular. Not tilka here, because I am looking at the equivalent of that. Okay, sister? So, nothing. So, hadihi, I will say. Hadihi kutubun. Now, here, if I will say in the normal English, if I will translate this, so I will not say this is books. This is grammatically wrong in English language. This is books. This is wrong. How I will translate? I will say these are books. But you will say, come on, hadihi means this, not these. Hadihi means this, not these. But in Arabic language, this is Ghair Aaqil. So though it is hadihi is used, but it actually means these are books. Actually, it means these are books. That is why it is better to understand Quran directly from Arabic language. Okay, because you will know it more closely. Because I cannot translate this literally in English language. It will be grammatically wrong. But in the normal English only, I can say these are books. Okay? هذه كتب. هؤلاء أطباء. Another example of Aaqil. These are doctors. هؤلاء أطباء. These are doctors. هذه بيوت. In غير عاقل. These are houses. هذه بيوت. No more هؤلاء. Because it is Ghair Aaqil is treated as singular feminine. Kullu jam'in muannathun. Actually, it should be mentioned as kullu jam'in Ghair Aaqili. should be muannasun. So هذه بيوت. هؤلاء رجال ونساء. These are men and women. Okay. هؤلاء رجال ونساء. Or Aaqil. But if I want to say something about غير عاقل, or how I will say, هذه الأبواب مفتوحة. What is the meaning of this? Who can tell? هذه الأبواب مفتوحة. هذه الأبواب مفتوحة. Who can tell me that these doors are open? Now, هذه is used. أبواب is plural of babun. What about maftuhatun? Maftuhatun is also singular, feminine, muannas. So even the khabar of Ghair Aaqil Jama will also be referred as singular muannas. Okay, they will also be referred as singular muannas. So maftuhatun. Okay. Another example. هؤلاء الفتية طلاب. Who will give the correct translation for this? هؤلاء الفتية طلاب. هؤلاء الفتية طلاب. These youngsters, yeah, young boys, yes, are students. Yes. What is the single of fityatun? Singular of fityatun. Fityatun is plural. Young boys. Fatan, good. Well done. People always get confused in this. هذه الدروس سهلة. هذه الدروس سهلة. What is the translation of this? هذه الدروس سهلة. These lessons are easy. Good. These lessons are easy. Again, sahlatun is singular. And also singular feminine is used. Sahlatun is again singular feminine. Okay. This is how Arabic handles Jama Ghair Aaqil. What is the plural of for Aaqil? Ismul Ishaara. Ulaika. Okay. What is singular feminine? What is singular feminine used for? Yes, good. Ulaika rijalun. Those are men. Ulaika rijalun. Those are men. Tilka kutubun. Those are books. Okay. Okay. Those are books. Ulaika atibba'u. Those are doctors. Tilka buyutin. Those are houses. We will say those right only in English, right? Those are houses. Tilkan. Okay. Ulaika akhawati. Sorry, I went very fast. Ulaika akhawati. What is the meaning of this? Ulaika akhawati. Yes, those are my sisters. Good. Those are my sisters. تلك النوافذ مغلقة. Nafizatun is what? Window. Nafidatun is window. Its plural is nawafidu. Okay. So tilka nawafidu mughlaqat. Okay. Those windows are closed. Ulaika al-fatayatu zamilati. Those youngsters are my colleagues. Okay. Those youngsters are my colleagues. Tilka tairatu kabiratun. What is the meaning of this? Tilka tairatu kabiratun. Those birds are big. Yes. Good. So I hope you understood now how you deal with Aaqil Jama and how you deal with Ghair Aaqil Jama. Okay. Now, type the answers in chat window. Convert these into plurals, sentences. Hada kitabun. This is a book. Convert it into plural sentences. You can type your answers. Why haulai, Sister Nahida? Hadihi kutubun. Hadihi kutubun. Good. Zalika kitabun. Zalika kitabun. Tilka kutubun. Good. Tilka kutubun. Hadal babu maftuhun. This door is open. Hadal babu maftuhun. هذه الأبواب مفتوحة. Very good. هذه الأبواب مفتوحة. Good. These doors are opened. Okay. تلك النوافذ sorry. تلك النافذة مغلقة. That window is closed. تلك النافذة مغلقة. What is the plural of this? Those windows are closed. How will you say? تلك النافذة مغلقة. This is for a single window. That window is closed. That window is closed. Now you make it plural. Ulaika. Is window Aaqil or Ghair Aaqil? Yes. Yes. تلك النوافذ مغلقة. Sister Rubina, why you said Ulaika? It is referring to window. Okay. تلك النوافذ مغلقة. So see, in this case, nafidatun is already feminine. Window is already feminine because it is ending with ta marbuta. So window is already referred with tilka already here. And also, if we are talking about single window, so it is mughlaqatun. Now, when you're talking about windows also, now since it is windows and it is plural and all Ghair Aaqil plural are treated as singular feminine, So again, tilka will be again used even for windows. And the plural of nafizatun is nawafizun. Nawafizun. An nawafizu it will become because of al. So tilka nawafidu mughlaqatun. Again, this is used as singular feminine. Okay. Hadha darsu sahlun. This lesson is easy. Make it plural. هذا الدرس سهل. هذه الدروس سهلة. هذه الدروس سهلة. Good. هذه الدروس سهلة. Well done. Okay. تلك الطائرة كبيرة. تلك الطائرة كبيرة. Make a plural sentence for this. Jama sentence. تلك الطائرات كبيرة. Good. Again, this is also feminine. So it's only you are replacing it with the plural word here. Okay, this is another sentence. Hada kitabun jadidun. This is a new book. Wa min al Hindi. It is from India. So make it. These are new books. Okay. And they are from India. How will you make? Hada kitabun jadidun means this is a new book. It is from India. Bird. It is bird, Sister Sana. Hadihi kutubun. Hadihi kutubun. Look at it. Kutubun. Kutubun. Jududun. Jadidatun. Yeah. Sister Arushia has answered correctly. Hadihi kutubun jadidatun. Hiya min al Hindi. And it will be treated as hiya. Though kitab is muzakkar. See, kitab is muzakkar. But it is treated plural. Books are treated as hiya. Okay. Understood, brothers and sisters? Okay. Any difficulty in this? Any confusion between Aaqil, Ghair Aaqil? Alhamdulillah. If any difficulty, you can ask now. Little difficulty? Sister Naida, what is the little difficulty you have? Yeah, it is simple, sister. You have to just use singular feminine. That's all. Just use whenever Ghair Aaqil is coming, you just use singular feminine. It's not a big deal. You by practice you will know it. Actually, okay. So I'm just giving you some examples from the Quran. In Surah Hashr, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is talking about, Allah is mentioning here that and Allah is mentioning about the examples. So those are the examples. That's what Allah wants to say here. So here Allah said, وَتِلْكَ الْأَمْثَالُ. Okay? وَتِلْكَ الْأَمْثَالُ. So this is plural of mithalun. Mithal is one example. Amthalun is many examples. So those are the examples. Nadribuha, that nadribuha is that we are giving or we are presenting. That's what Allah is saying. Those are the examples that we are giving or we are giving, presenting, giving to. Okay, so we are giving it. Nadribuha, it is again referring to mithal. Nadribuha, okay, is referring to mithal. So ha is again what referring to mithal. It is singular feminine. In the same way, in Surah Kahf, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, Tilkal Qura. Qura means this is towns. Okay. It is Jama of village, town. So it is multiple of many towns. Okay. So ahlaknahum, those are the towns that we have destroyed. Okay. Ahlaknahum, we have destroyed them. Okay. This is what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying. Okay. Now, let's say mudaf with musharun ilay. I have taken this topic before. I hope you remember. What if I want to say this is she camel of Allah? This is she camel of Allah. Well, how will I say? Naqatullah is she camel of Allah. That is true. Naqatullah. This is she camel of Allah. This is Hadihi Naqatullah. That is true. This is she camel. So you remember, brothers and sisters, I taught you wherever there is a break, you will separate it and you will make that as the first break which is coming. That will become you will put is after that. So Hadihi is not related to Naqatullah. Naqatullah is again mudaf, ilayh, they are interrelated. So there is a break coming afterwards. So immediately after Hazi is coming. So this is she camel of Allah. But if I want to say this she camel of Allah, this she camel of Allah, how will I say? Yes. And you remember Naqatullahi Hadi. You remember why we are saying this? Why do we say this? Why we are putting Mubtada at the end? Why we are putting Hadi at the end? Ismul Ishaara, why we are putting it? Because if I want to say this she camel, yeah, so how will you say this she camel? How will you say this she camel? Only this she camel, how will you say? Yes, we cannot add al to naqa. Why we cannot add al to naqa? Because it is mudaf. Because this she camel, how will you call it as? Hadihil naqa. Hadihil naqa. Because it will become musharun ilay. But again, I'm saying naqatullahi, and that becomes mudaf. So mudaf cannot take al. So how, for the convenience, what you will do, you will put this at the end. Okay. This I have explained to you in earlier chapters. I hope you remember. Same thing. Now that she camel of Allah, how will I say that? Naqatullahi tilka. Naqatullahi tilka. Now let's use this for the plural. Let's use this for the plural. Now in Arabic language, nation is called qawm. Qawm. Qawmun. Okay. The nation is called qawmun. So if I want to say this nation of mine, how will I say qawmi haulai? Qawm. Qawm is actually, nation is, I don't know, nation is the very close translation to qawm. Qawm is generation. I think it should be the more correct translation will be generation of people. So again, qawm is referring to people. Aaqil, qawm is referring to people. Aaqil, okay. So qawmi haulai, that's what I will say. Qawmi haulai. Qawmi haulai. That nation of mine, qawmi ulaika. Qawmi ulaika. Okay. 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 Is it clear? So this is how you will use with plural also. With haulai and ulaika, as you were using it for singular Ismul Ishaara. Okay. Okay. So there are two wazan that will be partly flexible, which is coming in these chapters, which is based on mafa'ilu. Mafa'ilu. So they are also partly flexible. So they remember this. For example, what is the plural of masjidun? What is the plural of masjidun? What is the plural of masjidun? Masajidu. Masajidu. It is based on this wazan. And so, and when you are talking about masjid, so you will never say masajidun. That is wrong. No, Sister Salma Khan, that's wrong. Masajidun is wrong because it is mamnu' min as-sarf. It is based on mafa'ilu. So it will be masajidu always. It will be always masajidu. So masajidu in rafa, in halatun rafa, in halatun nasab, it will be masajida, and in halatul jar, what it will be? Masajidu, masajida, and in jar, what it will be? It's a question to you. Masajida again, yes. So it will be masajidu, masajida, masajida. Masajidu, masajida, masajida. I think one minute, let me check. That sister told me a good question. That question is bothering me. Sister said about Ta'iratun. Who was the one who was asking me about Ta'iratun? She asked me in the question, sister. Was it Sister Salma or? I think she's right. Because I got mixed. Ta'irun, actually Ta'irun is bird. Ta'irun is bird. And Ta'iratun is aeroplane. That's right, sister. I got confused. There was one sister who was telling me that does it mean aeroplane or not? I'm trying to browse above the chat. I'm trying to go above in the chat. I think it was Salma or Sana, Sister Sana maybe. Yeah. So there, yes, Sister Sana, yes. I think you were telling, right? Yes, sister. Yeah, you are right. Ta'iratun is, so this is the wrong translation I did before. Yes, yes, sister. So Tairun is a bird, and Tairatun is aeroplane. So brothers and sisters, sorry for my mistake. Okay, Tairatun means aeroplanes. Okay, so please correct this. Okay. Okay. Now we will talk about Arab. So this is we have completed the topic of Jama. Okay. Thank you for pointing out that, Sister Sana. That's not a problem, and it's good you should point out such things. Okay. So we have completed the topic of Jama. We have done Jama Salim, Jama Taksir, and we have seen how we deal with Jama Aaqil and Jama Ghair Aaqil. Okay. Now I'm going to go again through Arab practice. Why? Because now I'm going to take you into dual Muthanna, into dual pairs Muthanna. Okay. Now that is something very interesting. So I'm going to start this topic today. Okay, so there is a question on YouTube chat. The brother is asking, please repeat the difference between a bird and aeroplane. So a bird is called Tairun without ta marbuta, brother. Okay, it is Tairun. And a aeroplane is Tairatun. It is ending with ta marbuta, aeroplane. Okay. Okay, brother. That I hope that answers the question. So in the Arab, after we finish the topic of Jama, I have been taking practice anyway for the Arab for dual also with you, for Musanna also. But inshallah, we will deal with Musanna more now. So let's do the practice again. When it is singular and when it is Jama Taksir, so we always look for the ending sounds, right? So in the Halat or Rafa, it will be un or u, the ending sound of Mufrad, singular, or Jama Taksir. The ending sound will be either un or u. The Nasab, in the Halat of Nasab, it will be an or a. And in the Halat of Jar, it will be in or e. This is with singular, Mufrad, or Jama Taksir, broken plural. When it comes to Muthanna, it will be ani in the halatul rafa, ani in halatul nasab, and in halatul jar, again it will be ani. These will be ending combinations. Combination of two letters, ending combinations. These are ending sounds. These are ending combinations. Okay. In the same way, for Jama Salim Muzakkar, it will be ending combination will be una, ending combination will be ina, and ending combination will be ina. So in Halatul Rafa, it will be una, nasab, ina, jar, ina. And for the Muannas Jama Salim, in the Halat of Rafa, it will be atun. In the Halat of Nasab, it will be atin. And in the Halat of Jar, it will be atin again. So you can remember this table. You can memorize it this way. Un, an, in, ani, 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 una, ina, ina, atun, atin, atin. You can memorize it this way. Un, an, in, ani, 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 una, ina, ina, atun, atin, atin. Okay. So this is how you can remember. Now let's take some examples. Okay. Sadiqun. This is singular. Sadiq means truthful. Sadiq means truthful. Sadiqun, truthful. So what will be the nasab form of this? Sadiqun. What will be the, this is singular, mufrad. So you are looking at ending sound only ending sound because it is mufrad. So what will be the ending sound of Sadiqan? And what will be jar of that? Sadiqin. Good. Okay. Now come to Musanna, dual. What will be the dual of this? What will be the dual of this? Sadiqani. What will be the nasab form of that? What will be the nasab form of this? Nasab form. Sadiqaini. Good. And jar, again Sadiqaini. Good. And for Sadiqun, it is Jama Salim. Remember, for Sadiqun, it is Jama Salim. So what will be the Jama Salim for Sadiqun? Sadiquna. Good. Nasab. Sadiqina. And jar Sadiqina again. Okay. Now let's make this Sadiq. This is truthful male person. Make it muannas. This is muzakkar. Make it muannas. How will you make muannas? Sadiqatun. Good. Sadiqatan. Sadiqatin. Good. Sadiqatun. Sadiqatan. Sadiqatin. Now what will be the dual of this? What will be dual of this? For dual, it is very simple. Yes, you have to just add ani at the end. Sadiqatani. Sadi. Next, Sadiqatani, then nasab. Sadiqataini. Jar is again Sadiqataini. Good. And what will be the plural of that? This is again Jama Salim for Muannas also. Sadiqatun, not Sadiqatin, Sister Arushia. In the halat of Rafa, it will be Sadiqatun. Okay. Sadiqatin, Sadiqatin. Okay. Yeah, Sadiqat. Sadiqatin will be, no, for nasab, it will not be Sadiqatin, Sister Aisha. It will be Sadiqatin, yes. Okay. Okay, another example, Kadibun means a liar. Kadibun, Kadiban, Kadibin, Kadibani, Kadibaini, Kadibaini, Kadibuna, Kadibina, Kadibina. What will be the this is muzakkar. What will be the muannas of this? Muannas. Qadibatun, qadibatan, qadibatin. Good. What about plural? What about musanna? Qadibatani, qadibataini, qadibataini. Jama Salim for this. Kadibatun, good. Kadibatin, kadibatin. Okay. Another example will take. Another example. Mushrikun, mushrikan, mushrikin. Mushrikani, mushrikaini, mushrikaini. Mushrikun means the one who does shirk. The one who includes others in prayer along with Allah. That is mushrikun. Okay. Mushrikuna, mushrikina, mushrikina. Okay. These are muzakkar. Now what will be the muannas of this? Mushrikatun, mushrikatin, katan, mushrikatin, mushrikatani, mushrikataini, mushrikataini, mushrikatun, mushrikatin, mushrikati. Okay, so I think these are sufficient for today. I hope this is clear. So do these practices. Open my presentation in the YouTube channel. Go open this today's video and try to practice this. Okay, so this will you will remember now how you are dealing with Muthanna and Jama Salih. So all these examples that I took for Arab today, mostly I have taken those examples who have Jama Salim, Okay, fine. So inshallah, see you tomorrow, same time. Okay, subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilaik. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Barakallahu feek.